A year passed. Another year passed as well. Max remained in hiding in an empty storeroom with a bunch of stuff in it. It was a building where Walter had worked in previous years before the years when Max stayed in it for many years. There was very little food. Bread, and more bread. There was also a whole lot of suspicion stirring around.
I swear I just saw something!
Max's family fell off into the latter. Walter checked on them occasionally, as unsuspicious as he could. One afternoon when he visited, someone else came into the door. A naughty someone. His family is probably dying like a smushed bug right now. When Max heard the news, his body felt it was being screwed up into a ball, a bouncy one, like a pigeon feeding its young for the first time, like garbage, like raw carrots, like a plucked feather. 1 month went by, another month came, then the next month happened. After that another month came, the next month approached, then one more passed, and it was halfway through 1939 when they decided a new course of action needed to be taken, because sitting in a storeroom obviously isn't doing anything. They examined the piece of paper Max was handed upon his desertion. That's right, his desertion. We already know what is written on the paper if you've actually read the book.
It's getting worse. Anytime now they can find us out. We might get caught. But you need to go find that place. I'm too scared to ask anyone for help here. They might put me in. But I'll probably go find that guy. And if he's turned into a Nazi, which is very likely, well, I'll just turn him back around. Right? But Max, there's one problem. I don't have any money.
Maxie gave him every last coin to make the trip a success. A few days later, when Walter returned, they embraced each other as a platypus would embrace a friend. Except they did it for a long time. Then Max spoke.
And? What did he say? He's good. He still plays the accordion your mother told you about. Your father's. He gave me money. But he's really poor, so I don't know why he gave me money. But, he has a kid. Yeah? How old? She's 10. You can't have everything you want, you know. Yeah. Kids have big mouths. We're just so lucky.
They sat in silence for minutes upon more minutes until some more minutes went by. Max finally began to feel awkward and spoke up.
He must already hit me, huh? I don't think so. He gave me the money, didn't he? He said the promise is the promise.
One day went by. Then another day did too. After that, one more day came again. The next day also came. The next day came next. Another day also came. Then a whole 7 days later, a letter arrived. Hans told Walter that he would help as much as he could with the money he barely had. There was a map of Mulching in Greater Munich, as well as a direct route from the train to his front door. In the letter, the last words were obvious, unlike the rest. It said, "Be careful." One halfway through the month of May 1940, the Mein Kampf arrived. With keys taped to the inside, Max suddenly thought, "Man, this man is a genius, but why on earth would he give me so many keys to one house?" Time passed. Max stayed hidden from the world. Then something spooky happened. Walter was being sent to Poland. He knew it was time. He had to act. He gathered everything he had, which was nothing but bread, and headed to Mulching. He missed the train, so he just had to skip all the way to Mulching. Hans made Max yummy coffee once he arrived.
Hans Oberlin, do you still play the accordion?